Now, learning Supreme Court work gives you certain advantages as a fresher. Okay, what are the key advantages? We did a lot of research and we found out that, there are some specific examples. Unlike high courts and trial courts where there is disparity. Delhi High Court different from Calcutta High Court, different from Madras High Court, different from Patna High Court. There will be standardization of fees in Supreme Court, right? Supreme Court lawyer won't say, I've come from Madras High Court, I'm going to pay my juniors less. Right? There will be lawyers who start to follow a standardized structure for getting the juniors, because otherwise they will not get juniors, right? Second, focus on drafting skills at the Supreme Court is the highest. This is the one court where people care the most about having the right quality of drafting. Okay, people care about the drafting being detailed, meticulous. In a trial court, you may get away with bad drafting from time to time, but here it will not work. You may get away with small technical procedural loopholes in argument stage which you didn't cover in your draft, but Supreme Court में ये सब नहीं चलेगा. Drafting charges for Supreme Court work is higher. इसका मतलब क्या है कि there is importance of it also, and the remuneration correspondingly is higher. ऐसे नहीं है कि it is shit work and you are being paid less for a lot of work. No, clients are paying more for this work. Lawyers are paying juniors or people who draft for them on a freelance basis also more per draft, right? The drafting charges are much higher. Drafting is a time-taking and complex task for lawyers, but very remunerative. अब इसका आपके लिए क्या फायदा है if you are a young lawyer? A lot of you are young lawyers. You don't have like 10 or 15 years of experience. Now, what is the advantage for young lawyers? अगर drafting is remunerative and complex, senior lawyers will prefer to focus on their argument and client acquisition. एक बार उनका career take off कर जाता है, तो they start to focus on this, and they will delegate drafting work to junior lawyers. चाहे वो उनके खुद के juniors हो या बाहर से कोई उनके लिए अच्छी ड्राफ्टिंग करते हैं, तो प्रोवाइडेड द जूनियर्स कैन ड्राफ्ट वेल. इससे उनका ड्राफ्टिंग में क्या है ना, आर्ग्यूमेंट के कंपैरिजन में बहुत ज्यादा टाइम जाता है, ठीक है. सो when a senior lawyer wants to specialize, they'll look into the briefings, they'll go into argument, client, business development, but they'll not want to handle all the drafting work. They'll want a stable team to do this. Good law, and this is not senior advocates I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking about senior AORs, lawyers who can file at the Supreme Court. Okay, senior advocates क्या तो argument का काम रहेगा. They will not be filing at the Supreme Court. They may refer some clients to you who need something to be filed, in which case वो काम आपके पास आ जाएगा. But आपके पास ज्यादातर जो senior lawyers हैं जो जो file कर सकते हैं, draft कर सकते हैं matters, AORs जो हैं senior वाले, मतलब 10 साल, 5 साल, 8 साल, 12 साल के experience वाले, वो ये काम देंगे. Second, good lawyers can get more matters than they can actually work on. ये same senior lawyers who I'm saying ना, they'll want to argue, they'll want to do client meetings, they'll want to do briefings, right? So they will not want to focus so much time on drafting, but वो लोग को इतना काम रहता है, they can't take on more work. Why? Because somebody needs to draft. Pathetic drafting won't work, and they don't have enough supply of good drafting juniors. Okay, even if you have 2 good juniors, how many matters can they work on in parallel? Limited number, right? So what if I can argue all the matters, because argument doesn't take my time and I'm smart enough to catch the argument, but I need like 6 parallel petitions to be drafted on one day. अब वो कैसे करूंगा? अगर नहीं कर सकता तो मैं क्लाइंट को डिले करूंगा. अगर आपके उस चेंबर में होने से वो ड्राफ्टिंग हो जाता है तो उसका बेनिफिट किसको होगा? So I'm saying, how is it going to be beneficial for you? Because a good lawyer will get more matters than they can handle. Why? Because drafting will be the thing that will take their time off. So now they cannot ignore drafting, but if they don't have enough supply of good drafting juniors who can do enough drafts, they have to focus. Then they have to do whatever I could do if the day client came to me today, I could deliver in 48 hours. If I had a good team, I'll have to do it over the week. 6 days it will take. How does that affect my practice? I can take 1/3 the number of matters than I could have. So if I have a good junior who can draft well, okay, I can take 3 times the number of matters. That's the kind of junior I'd want to pay. Okay, but if I have a junior who I only need to spend my time on teaching, then my current number of matters will also go down. Okay, that's the difference, right? All right, so Supreme Court drafting is not bare bones drafting alone. What does this mean? The same thing that I said earlier, that you have to research, you have to put things together, you have to see Supreme Court rules, you have to do a lot of things together. You have to see the ratio, the legal arguments, the complexity, all of that is much higher than in a regular civil suit, in a regular trial court drafting. Okay, so superior drafting skills are most important here.